welcome to my channel. My name is Maddie and today we're doing a 9 and 10 week update. Symptoms, doctor's appointments, stuff like that. So if you're interested, please keep on watching and definitely subscribe. Next week I'll be posting some wives' tales, testing some wives' tales, and then after that is the gender reveal. So we have a lot of exciting stuff coming up. So you definitely don't want to miss out. And yeah, let's just get on into this 10-week update. Okay, so we'll just start with the doctor's appointment because that was super quick. I had a 10-week appointment and he said that we reached a huge milestone because we were able to hear the heartbeat with the fetal Doppler. And he said that that was a big milestone and that the risk for miscarriage after that goes way down when you can hear the heartbeat with the Doppler. So that was great news. And then he sent me on to the lab to get my genetic testing done because we're going to do the genetic testing and the gender reveal. We are going to figure out the gender early, and that has been a whole fiasco of itself. So basically we're planning on doing the gender reveal on the 19th. I thought that would be plenty of time. That gives like 2 weeks to get the results back, and they said it would be 5 to 7 business days. So I was like, okay, great. And then if we don't do it on the 19th, we'll have to push it like a few weeks away because my sister-in-law is going out of town. Anyways, I just really hope we can do it on the 19th. He sends me on to the lab and they say we can't use a butterfly needle because it damages the blood cells that they need and like all this stuff for the test. So for this test, we can't use a butterfly needle. Well, that's bad news for me because I have like the smallest veins in the world and that's all they can ever use on me. Otherwise, I'm getting poked like 10 billion times and I just end up having to come back anyways. They stick me twice, like one in each arm, and I'm freaking out because I'm like, I really want to get it done today because they have to like send it off and I'm like, okay, what if I drink a ton of water today and I come back later? And they're like, I guess, you know, if that's what you want to do. So I'm like, yeah. So I drank, I think it was like over a gallon of water. So come back and they're able to get it and it was like coming really, really slow. I was like, I don't care. I'll sit here for as long as I need. I don't care if it's like dripping. And it was just dripping, which is so gross. But anyways, they were able to get it on Monday. Today's Thursday. They just texted me that the lab got it. So that really sucks because I figured, you know, the lab would have it like the next day. I don't know why. I just figured that they would have it the next day. But they didn't, so I'm just a little bit stressed. So let's just move on to symptoms. I have still been really, really, really nauseous. You know, it's gotten a little bit better where it's like not all day long. Like I can get a couple things done during the day, but then there's like every few days it'll be a whole day thing where it's like the second I wake up to the second I go to bed, I'm just really, really sick. So that's every like 3 days or so. And then for the most part, a really bad nausea and queasiness comes like in the afternoon, evening, which sucks because that's when I do lashes. And focusing on lashes and sitting there for hours is really hard when you're really, really nauseous. So that's been probably the biggest struggle is trying to work while I'm really sick, just because the position you have to be in when you're sitting there, and it's already a little bit disorienting looking at little tiny lashes all day. So, but we're dealing with it. So yeah, the nausea, the doctor said it should be going away, and I was like, I guess it is, but also not really, like, if that makes sense. So everyone asks me if there's anything that helps the nausea, like, is there anything ginger? Is there any medicine? Like, is there anything that helps? And I've always said no. Nothing helps besides laying down in bed. I've tried every like medication that my doctor's given me. I hate ginger and honey, so I don't want to try the candies or whatever. And one night I was really not feeling good and I was like dying to suck on a Jolly Rancher. And I was just like, it's so random, but I really, really want a Jolly Rancher. So ever since that night, I have been craving like any sour candy, any like really sour lemonade, or something like really sour, almost to the point where I'm about to go get like a pack of like the Warheads or are they Warheads? Really, really sour. I thought I was craving Sour Patch Kids, but those are not even sour enough. I'll eat like the green ones. But last night I had the Airhead Extremes, and those were really, really good. Not that they're super sour, but they just have the spot. So those are really good. And like the watermelon Jolly Ranchers are really good. And yeah, also I was really craving Red Bull, which I know you're not supposed to, but I have been like a huge coffee drinker, and the second I was pregnant, before I even knew I was pregnant, I had stopped drinking coffee, and I was really not really wanting any milk or anything like dairy. So I've really not had any caffeine this whole pregnancy. I was really wanting a Red Bull because they're kind of like tangy. I don't know, I was really wanting one. So the small Red Bulls have like 100 milligrams or whatever of caffeine, and you can have 200 in a day. I'm not going to drink a Red Bull a day. I'm not even going to drink a Red Bull a week. But I just really wanted one last night, although all it did was give me heart palpitations. Sour candy, sour drinks, lemonade, and yeah, those are really good. And still no milk, not really any dairy. Then as far as like another symptom goes, I have been really, really moody. Not like, I guess just like, yes, I've been irritable, like really irritable, or really emotional, or really happy, or just like, yeah, just the mood swings are cray cray, which sucks because I know I can feel myself like not really being myself in that way if I'm like really emotional, crying, and I'm like, I don't even know, I know it's stupid, but it's just really hard. Then I can be like really, really, really happy. Like when the sun's out, we can go outside, and I've just been so excited that it's summer. And usually I hate bugs, so usually I'm not really fond of the summer, but I think with this pregnancy and just being like really mood swingy, I'm loving that it's summer. Last like symptom that I've noticed the past couple weeks, more so when I hit 10 weeks, was like never being full, which did happen with Presley. And I just think at some point when you're pregnant, it's like you can't really feel full, or like you can feel full, but then you always feel like you can keep eating more. So that's kind of what I've been realizing, is like I'll feel full, but I always feel like I have room. So I've been eating bigger portions, or if I'll eat like a full meal, I can always feel like I can fit in like a snack or a little bit more of it, I guess. Which for me I think is okay. I've always kind of leaned more underweight, so I feel like it's okay if I'm eating a little bit extra, obviously. Yeah, and with that, like, also I've looked up like why I crave salty food, because with having heart palpitations, I really have to watch my sodium. But I guess when you're pregnant, you retain a lot of water and you're losing a lot of sodium. So it doesn't mean you're having a boy, I don't think, if you're craving salty. I just think if you're retaining a lot of water, you're probably losing a lot of sodium. Therefore, you need to replace it. So I have been only craving salty or sour, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, other than that, I just really am hoping that we get the results on time so we can do this gender reveal party. I've always wanted to have one. I did not have one with my son. Before I post or do the gender reveal, and before I find out the gender, I really want to test some wives' tales. So my next video will be me testing a bunch of wives' tales. There's a ton on TikTok and things that my friends have been sending me. So I'm definitely going to test wives' tales. I want to do a video on that, and then it'll be the gender reveal. So yeah, if you want to follow more of my updates and exciting things happening, please subscribe, like this video, and you can also follow me on Instagram at Maddie McKenna YT. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye.